Now, everyone has gotten the memories of the loved ones who died thanks to Neihardt's Historia magic, which Ursa is actually battling her old strongest enemies that actually fought and actually died at her hands, which is actually a 3-on-1 fight. While Kaguya is saving Jalal's life, Urza has been overwhelmed by her three enemies, as well as everyone who's also been overpowered by their loved ones, including their enemies, in which they actually having a hard time trying to defeat them. But we actually see how the three have gotten their hands on Ursa, like how Kyuka actually got a hold of her during her torture chamber at the Tartaros arc. But we actually see the power that Ursa had displayed that sent the three of them back to Neihardt's memories, in which when we see Joel and Kaguya, they find an unconscious Ursa, which Jalal has been enraged and getting ready to fight Neihard. However, he remembers about Ursa's red hair, and he actually thought that she could be Lady Erin's daughter, which she actually is. And so he actually going to fight Jalal, in which we actually seen everyone else try to overcome their differences about their enemies as they going to pick up the strength to defeat them, in which they actually defeating their loved ones and their enemies, and Jalal has defeated Narhard, but when Narhard using Cyber as a human shield, Kaguya actually slashed him, telling him that that's not her brother, in which Jalal had finishing Narhard off with his Grand Chariot spell, and that's another one of the 12 have defeated, which means that we actually seen back at the guild hall where Natsu is going to take out August, but without realizing that he is one of the strongest of the 12, which Brandish actually tells them that even though he is the strongest, but not the only one who is strong. However, there was another one of the Ishmin Spring on 12 who is the strongest, in which she actually is saying that if August is the strongest man, then she is the strongest woman, which she actually tells them that Erin was actually the strongest woman, who actually been goes by the name of the Scarlet Despair, which we've seen in her anime debut right now. But back at the sick bay, where Ursa is waking up from her injuries, we actually seen everybody's at her bedside, which they actually give her the news that they have successfully freed Horcheon and actually taken back the Pures, in which Jalal's team is still battling the soldiers, which that give them more time to capture them again. And that's also meant that Kaguya actually, well, kiss Ursa, which that actually shocked everyone, including me. And she actually say, please accept that as her apology, in which that's a little bit freaky about it. But however, we head back over to the guild hall where Brandish actually say, even though she won't easily betray her homeland, she will not actually switch sides. She will, however, going to try to negotiate to August and try to withdraw from the war. That is a great offer, but when Mess actually told him that that could be a trap or trick, but they're going to trust their word on this as they're going to get over to August. Meanwhile, at the Sacred Mountain Stona, we actually heard from not our, I mean, Inrin that she actually heard the story about the Black Maiden and the Heavily White Maiden to her two assistants, Juliet. I mean Juliet's son and Hadney Lunamsi, and they actually heard the story about it, which she's actually going to turn the mountain back the way it was, which we seen Gagio's team is battling the soldiers while they actually rescuing the Sabretooth and Blue Pegasus, which Sting is upset about being weak and pathetic. However, he did tell them that they got 3 monsters on their team. However, which Gagio told them they got 6 monsters on theirs. Which let me actually say that she's actually a monster, but she'll try her best in the war. Now, the Horgeon battle actually concluded with them reclaiming Horgeon, but the kissing part between Ursa and Kaguya, now that was actually funny. And also, we seen the anime debut of Irin, which we're actually gonna see her more in the anime episodes. So I can't wait to see what she'll do in the anime when she encountered Agnologia, Mira Jade, and Ursa for the first time. So I can't wait. So anyway, like this video, subscribe for more, and comment what you think about the episode. You guys can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, and like my Facebook page. Until then, this is Anime Guy joining here, saying signing out. Laters.